Oh my gosh. This is kind of scary. It is shaking, and yeah, I'm not afraid of the fall. I'm afraid of that sudden stop. Good morning from beautiful, partly cloudy Missoula, Montana. I'm at the old Fort Missoula historical area, historical museum, and this was actually a military base formed in 1877-ish. It was built to protect the pioneers from the threats that were in the area, and they have like an old root cellar right here behind me, and they've got actually a train station kind of right there. We'll go check that out. And a lot of history here. It was actually a military base. I'm standing kind of in the area where the parade grounds were. I believe they're kind of back behind me a little bit. And it was a military base until 1947. So there's a lot of history here and a lot of military stuff. During World War II, it was used for an internment camp for detainees. And after the war, the army decided, or the military decided not to keep it. So let's go check this place out. You've got the Nco Quarters here. Wonder what this is for. You've got an old schoolhouse here, the Grant Creek Schoolhouse. Let's see if I can do this. Not with my big old body. I've walked on a few parade grounds when I was in the Marine Corps, and some were grassy, but not like this. I'm pretty sure this kind of sucked. In a field out on the prairie, rolling your ankle and getting yelled at for it. So those were some tough guys then. I don't think my train's coming. So not only do they have an old depot from Drummond, Montana that they brought down here, also in this building they have some model railroad. They have one in here that you can take a look at. And also in the back, I saw through the window, they actually have Model Railroad Club. Now that would be fun to go check out. I think I found my train, but I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. You got lucky number 7 right there. I think it's lucky because it didn't end up a scrap heap and taken apart. We can still sit here and enjoy it. Enjoy all this stuff from the history that came of this area. Then you've got an old sawmill here, the way they used to do it back in the 1800s. And I think they do demonstrations of it on occasion, but it's during certain events that they have. But it's actually really neat to see how they did things before all the automation and computers and everything that they do now to turn out mass amounts of lumber. And something cool that I found, University of Idaho has a woodsman team. It's like all the lumberjack events that you see around the country. I know Alaska has some really good ones. They even have, looks like a log rolling pit. They fill up with water, axe throwing, chopping wood. Who knows? I think it'd be a lot of fun to come out and watch. You have an old fire watch tower here too, I believe, unless it was here for the fort, but it's actually pretty neat. Let's go up there. Got to throw in the quick disclaimer. So one thing that's actually really neat is when you come up here in the tower, you get a good feel of the area. I mean, you got the old garages from, I believe, the military fort. I don't know, I don't see any signs over there, but up here on the watchtower, it's kind of a crazy climb. A little scary, and I'm a big guy, so yeah. And they have some fields back here. There's actually a rugby tournament going on called Maggot Fest. Ran into a bunch of guys in town, and a bunch of them at my hotel, and they were partying well into the night and into the early morning. And I don't know how they do it. They're pretty tough guys, but they were a lot of fun to hang out with last night. So I think this would be a good place to end the video. It was a great weekend to come out here. I was out here for the Bacon and Brew Fest. You can check out that video on the Bacon Dad page. And it was a lot of fun, and had a great time. And then get to come out here and see all this history, and I'm a big history buff, and trains, and you got trains and stuff right there. If you're cruising down I-90, take a detour. Come check it out. It's only a few miles off the freeway, and learn some good history about this area. So everybody take care of yourselves, and I will see you next video.